श्लोक संख्या 1 से 16 पढ़ रहे हैं।
So before we begin with the other verses, we'll chant text 16.
तो हम सबसे पहले 16वां श्लोक का उच्चारण करेंगे।
तथा पुराण यज्ञ Six?
Yes.
Those go 16. No, the Lord says 1 through 16. Why?
There's some communication there.
Big time. It shouldn't say 1 through 16 on the board. It's 1 through 6. No, that's scary. It's a very embarrassing now. TV is rolling, and then, you know, Maharaja.
Only one devotee can reply to your query.
No, the Prabhupada makes the board is very nice, but they should give it wrong information, okay? Whoever gave information to the Prabhupada that makes the board didn't give him correct information, obviously. Subro, huh? Against Subro? Six. It begins Subro? Yes,
Yes,
wow. Really difficult. That's how text 6, first word of text 6. Okay, the wrong verse was written on the board, so we're starting with 6 instead of 16.
तो हम छठे श्लोक का उच्चारण करेंगे 16 की बजाय।
Subro vihaspate vaisad. Excuse me, is there a problem?
6
It says text 6 right there. Do you see that? I said 16 to 6.
Yes, it's 6.
Well, I started checking text 6. I don't get it. Subro. I asked Subro was good. He put chapter 1 on the board? Come on, you know. Chapter 12 on the board. It's written 16 on chapter 12 is on the board. 16 is what it says. Come on, and then I'm told that there was Whoever gave instruction to the Guru this board, they should be much more careful. This is a very, very thing. Text number 6.
श्रीमद् भागवतम नवमस्कंद अध्याय 12 श्लोक संख्या 6।
So this is chapters called the dynasty of Kusha, the son of Lord Ramachandra.
अध्याय का शीर्षक है भगवान रामचंद्र के पुत्र कुश की वंशावली।
First thing we have to understand is that the Srimad Bhagavatam has no interest. Sri Goswami and the sages, Sri Goswami, Maitreya Muni, all the sadhus who are saints who are speaking Bhagavatam, they have no interest in mundane things.
इसको प्रारंभ करने से पहले हमें ये समझना होगा कि श्रीमद् भागवतम में श्रीला सुखदेव गोस्वामी, सूत गोस्वामी और जितने साधु महात्मा एकत्रित हैं नैमिषारण्य पर, उनका कोई रुचि नहीं है तथाकथित भौतिकवादी राजाओं के नामों में।
They have no interest in mundane family dynasty. Nowadays, of course, in modern India, family dynasty is very, very important.
और साधारण वंशावली में भी उनकी कोई रुचि नहीं है, परंतु आज के समय में आप देखते हैं कि जो परिवार की वंशावली है उसको बहुत ज़्यादा महत्व दिया जाता है।
We see how many marriages are forbidden on account of caste. This is called family dynasty.
और कास्ट के आधार पर कितने लोग होती हैं आपस में विवाह करने में।
But here we see the sages of Narayana, Shukadeva Goswami, they're speaking of family dynasty, how do we harmonize this?
परंतु यहाँ हम श्रीमद् भागवतम में भी देख रहे हैं कि जो श्रीला सुखदेव गोस्वामी है वो परिवार वंशावली के ऊपर बता रहे हैं, तो दोनों बातों को कैसे समझा जाए?
How many of you know the answer?
आप में से कितना को उत्तर पता है?
Yes. Yes, this chapter is descendants of Lord Brahma. Yes. But also there are many other chapters with the detailed description of the descendants of Madhurya, for example. They're kings.
तो इस प्रश्न ने बिल्कुल सही उत्तर दिया कि ये भगवान राम से संबंधित हैं।
I say they are kings because some of the Madhus, many of the Madhus are still residing in different areas of the universe, not on this planet exactly, but in other parts of the Madhus are still going on as kings.
और हमें अन्य जगह पर अन्य नाम भी उपलब्ध होते हैं। उदाहरण के लिए जैसे मनु की वंशावली, मैंने वर्तमान काल में इसलिए कहा क्योंकि वो अभी भी राज्य कर रहे हैं।
So Bhagavad is talking not only about the descendants of Brahma, but the descendants of Manu and other family dynasties.
तो यहाँ पर भगवान रामचंद्र के जो परिवार की वंशावली है उनका व्याख्यान हो रहा है और ऐसे मनु की वंशावली का भी व्याख्यान हुआ है।
But the family dynasties described in the Bhagavad, they're not mundane. This is the point.
तो यहाँ पर जिन नामों का व्याख्यान हुआ है वो साधारण नहीं है।
These kings are called Rajarshis.
इन राजाओं को राजर्षि कहा जाता है।
How many of you know the meaning of Rajarshi?
आप में से कितनों को राजर्षि का अर्थ पता है?
Yes, Guru.
Saintly kings.
Saintly king. So that's why, because they are saintly kings, they're not ordinary mundane.
तो यहाँ पर वो राजर्षि हैं, वो साधारण नहीं हैं।
Especially now in Kali Yuga, the kings like I don't know if they still have a king in Nepal or not, but they might have been deposed.
और कलयुग में जो राजा है, मुझे पता नहीं है कि नेपाल में राजा है या वहाँ के सर।
Anybody know if there's still a king in Nepal, or was he? Well, he's not even living in the palace anymore. He's a recluse. He's forced into his palace. He has no power, no nothing.
They don't have the power.
नेपाल में जो राजा है उसके पास भी शक्ति नहीं है, हालांकि वो
No,
they don't have the power, but the king is there.
The king is there, a recluse in the palace, a prisoner in the palace for life.
So in South India and Odisha and Kerala also, the kings are still there.
They're still kings. But in Kali Yuga, they have not had the same stature.
तो कलयुग में जो राजा का अस्तित्व भी है, उसका वो बोलबाला नहीं है जो पहले था।
So since number 6 is on the board, finally established,
and then we have to read the entire chapter today. There are 16 verses, and in this only one verse has the purport. That's why it's in the Bible.
6 is on the entire chapter already?
Yes, Maharaj. 1 to 16, there are only 16 verses in this chapter. And only one verse has a
It was
purport.
really nice for me to be all this information in advance, you know. That's, you know, that's proper protocol. Sorry, you know, where is it?
He's trying to hide one.
All the proper protocols. It said the speakers give out full information in advance, you know.
Maharaj, can I
6
read
is on the board. 6 is on the board, yes.
Can I read the translation of remaining verses and you can comment on 16?
Well, I'm going to, I'll read the English. Text number 1. Sri Goswami said, the son of Ramachandra was Kusha, the son of Kusha was Aditi, the son of Aditi was Nishada, and the son of Nishada was Nabha.
शुद्धदेव गोस्वामी ने कहा, भगवान रामचंद्र का पुत्र कुश हुए, कुश के पुत्र अदिति थे, अदिति के पुत्र निषद और निषद के पुत्र नभ थे.
The son of Nabha was Madhurya, and from Madhurya came a son named Shimadhava.
नभ के पुत्र पुंडरीक हुए, जिनके पुत्र का नाम शेम धनवाद था.
Text 2. The son of Shimadhava was Devadika. Devadika's son was Aniha. Aniha's son was Puriyajala, and Puriyaja's son was Balastala. The son of Balastala was Vajanama, who was said to have been born from the effulgence of the sun god.
श्लोक संख्या 2. शेम धनवा के पुत्र देवानीक थे और देवानीक के पुत्र अनीह हुए, जिनके पुत्र का नाम पारियात्र था. पारियात्र के पुत्र बल थे.
Of course, the sun god is expansion of Lord Vishnu.
सूर्यदेव भगवान विष्णु के विस्तार हैं.
So therefore, when we see that he was the son, he was born from the effulgence of the sun god, this is further evidence that subject matter is not mundane.
और जिनके पुत्र वज्रनाभ हुए, जो सूर्यदेव के तेज से उत्पन्न बनाए जाते हैं. तो हम यहाँ पर देखते हैं सूर्यदेव के तेज से उत्पन्न हुए. इससे प्रमाणित होता है कि ये जो विषय है साधारण नहीं है.
Because the effulgence of the sun god is not mundane, it's not.
क्योंकि जो सूर्य देव की जो तेज है वो साधारण नहीं है.
In fact, it's a manifestation of the Brahma Jyoti that's shining in the material world.
ये ब्रह्म ज्योति का ही विस्तार है जो भौतिक रूप में प्रकट हुआ है.
Text 3 and 4. The son of Vajanama was Sagana, his son was Vidviti, the son of Vidviti was Hiranyava, who became a disciple of Jamini, and became a great Acharya of mystic yoga.
वज्रनाभ के पुत्र सगण हुए और उनके पुत्र विद्विति हुए. विद्विति के पुत्र हिरण्याभ थे, जो जैमिनी के शिष्य और फिर योग के महान आचार्य बने.
Here we see further evidence that this family dynasty is describing only saintly persons.
यहाँ पर हमें और प्रमाण मिलता है कि जिन का वर्णन यहाँ पर हुआ है वो सब साधु हैं.
It is from Hiranyama that the great saint Yajnavalkya learned the highly elevated system of mystic yoga known as Adhyatma Yoga.
इन्हीं हिरण्याक्ष से ऋषि याज्ञवल्क्य ने अध्यात्म योग नामक योग की अद्भुत प्रणाली सीखी,
which can loosen the knots of material attachment in the heart.
जो हृदय की भौतिक आसक्ति की गांठ को खोलने में समर्थ है.
Of course, these there are Deshikalapatra considerations, time, place, and circumstance for these kind of practices.
इन प्रकार के प्रणालियों के लिए देश काल पात्र देखा जाता है.
On other planets throughout the universe, mystic yoga may be still going on.
इस ब्रह्मांड के अन्य लोकों पर ये प्रणाली अभी भी हो सकता है चल रही हो.
Here it's described as a spiritual process. Otherwise, just twisting oneself on jalebis, that is not automatically spiritual.
और यहाँ पर आध्यात्मिक इस प्रणाली को आध्यात्मिक बताया गया है.
So, because the Yuga Dharma for Kali Yuga is applying primarily to this earth planet, because this is where Mahaprabhu appeared. Though the same kind of movement is spreading throughout the whole universe, but it's beginning here.
तो कलयुग में जो योग धर्म है, इस पृथ्वी पर संकीर्तन आंदोलन की शुरुआत हुई और यहीं से ये आंदोलन पूरे ब्रह्मांड में फैलेगा.
Text 5, the son of Hiranyava was Pushpa, the son of Pushpa was Dhruvanasati, the son of Dhruvasani was Siddharshan, whose son was Agnivarna, the son of Agnivarna was named Sigra, and his son was Marva.
हिरण्या के पुत्र का नाम पुष्प था, जिससे ध्रुव संधि नामक पुत्र हुए. ध्रुव संधि के पुत्र सुदर्शन और उनके पुत्र अग्निवर्ण थे. अग्निवर्ण के पुत्र का नाम शीघ्र था और उनके पुत्र का नाम मरु था.
Now we come to text number 6. Sosavaste, this is one word.
Yes, ma'am.
Sosavaste yuga siddhaha. Sosavaste yuga siddhaha. Kalapa ramam astitaha. Hare ante surya vamsam. Nastam bhuta vyayita punaha. Sosavaste yuga siddhaha. Kalapa ramam astitaha. Kavarante surya vamsam. Nastam bhavayita punaha. Next. Having achieved perfection in the power of mystic yoga, Maru still lives in a place known as Kalapa.
योग शक्ति में सिद्धि प्राप्त करके मरु अब भी कलाप ग्राम नामक स्थान में रह रहे हैं।
At the end of Kali Yuga, he will revive the lost Surya dynasty by begetting a son.
वह कलयुग की समाप्ति पर पुत्र उत्पन्न करेंगे, जिससे विनष्ट सूर्य वंश पुनर्जीवित होगा।
Before by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, he died. At least 5,000 years ago, Sri Goswami, I should think, the existence of Maru and Kalapa Grama is a village.
कम से कम 5,000 वर्ष पूर्व श्रीला सुखदेव गोस्वामी ने कलाप ग्राम में मरु के अस्तित्व का निर्धारण किया था।
And it is said that Maru, having achieved a yoga city, that's S-I-D-D-H-A, means mystic, would continue to exist until the end of Kali Yuga, which is calculated to continue for 432,000 years.
और कहा था कि मरु योग सिद्धि शरीर प्राप्त करके कलयुग के अंत तक रहते रहेंगे।
Such is the perfection of mystic power.
इस कलयुग को 4,32,000 वर्षों तक चलना है। ऐसी होती है योग शक्ति की सिद्धि।
By controlling the breath, the perfect yogi can continue his life for as long as he likes.
श्वास को रोककर सिद्ध योगी जितने काल तक चाहे जीवित रह सकता है।
Sometimes we hear from the Vedic literature that some personalities from the Vedic age, such as Vyasadeva and Ashwatthama, are still living.
कभी-कभी हम वैदिक साहित्य से ये सुनते हैं कि व्यास ने तथा अश्वत्थामा जैसे कुछ वैदिक कालीन महापुरुष अब भी जीवित हैं।
Of course, Ashwatthama was the villain who basically harassed and committed the Prabhupada committed very simple activity.
तो
Ashwatthama, at that time of the Madhva Purana, was not a singer, it was not at all.
तो अश्वत्थामा देखते हैं महाभारत में विनय हैं जिन्होंने द्रौपदी के पुत्रों की हत्या की थी।
After being defeated by Draupadi and Bhima, that's a story in itself.
और इसकी कथा ये अपने आप में कथा है कि किस प्रकार भीम और द्रौपदी के द्वारा पराजित किए जाने पर
He retired, no longer considered himself a Kshatriya, and he went up to the Himalayas to perform austerity and penance at his prayashita. Prayashita means penance for one's sinful activities. Still he's performing prayashita.
तो उन्होंने क्षत्रिय धर्म को छोड़कर वो पहाड़ की चोटी पर चले गए जहाँ पर उन्होंने तपस्या और प्रायश्चित किया। अभी भी कर रहे हैं।
In other words, they even want to change their heart after being forced, literally forced to surrender.
और उनको पूरी तरीके से शरणागत करने के लिए विवश कर दिया गया था।
The same Ashwatthama is not. So Draupadi was pulling on one side and Bhima was pulling on the other.
ये वही अश्वत्थामा है जिनको भीम
Draupadi got in between and to stop, because Bhima wanted to kill Ashwatthama. The story of Krishna is a different story.
I thought you were talking about Krishna.
No. I'm talking about Ashwatthama because he's mentioned here.
तो अश्वत्थामा की हत्या करना चाहते थे भीम, परंतु द्रौपदी ने बीच में आकर भीम को रोका।
Deva and Arjuna had already vowed to kill Ashwatthama, and the vow of Kshatriya cannot go in vain.
भीम और अर्जुन ने ये दृढ़ संकल्प कर लिया था, प्रतिज्ञा कर ली थी कि वह अश्वत्थामा का वध कर देंगे और क्षत्रिय की प्रतिज्ञा खाली नहीं जाती। और द्रौपदी कोई साधारण स्त्री नहीं है।
Actually, she must have been very, very strong.
वास्तव में बहुत ही
She's
शक्तिशाली रही
a
होंगी।
beautiful Vaishnavi, not that old, you know, she's still not that old as the incident.
और जब ये
Old lady by that time.
घटना हुई तो वो कोई उनकी आयु ज़्यादा नहीं थी।
Not like Gandhari was elderly, but Draupadi was not elderly. We see, you know, in our paintings, Bhagavad descriptions that she's still at least looking youthful.
और गंधारी की तरह नहीं, क्योंकि उनकी आयु तो ज़्यादा थी, परंतु द्रौपदी अपनी युवावस्था में थी।
Sure, just consider her strength. She was pulling on one side of Ashwatthama.
इसको आप कल्पना करके देखिए कि एक तरफ भी अश्वत्थामा को खींच रहा है,
The most powerful Bhima, he was pulling on the other side.
और दूसरी तरफ से अर्जुन द्रौपदी खींच रहे हैं।
But he had said, kill him, and the Pandavas, and not the whole Pandavas, but Bhima and Arjuna, they had vowed to kill Ashwatthama. But Draupadi said, no, you cannot kill him because enough mothers have cried, remember? Enough mothers after the war.
कुछ भाई बोल रहे थे कि इसका वध कर दो, और अर्जुन और भीम ने प्रतिज्ञा की हुई थी, परंतु द्रौपदी रोक रही थी कि नहीं नहीं रुक जाओ, बहुत सी माताएं पहले से ही बहुत बंधन कर रही हैं, कर चुकी हैं।
Against all Kshatriya law, he had killed the sleeping sons of Draupadi, right?
और सभी क्षत्रिय नियम को तोड़कर अश्वत्थामा ने पांडवों के पुत्रों की सोते हुए हत्या कर दी थी।
That was such a severe sin against all Kshatriya law.
और सभी क्षत्रिय नियमों के प्रति ये कितना बड़ा पाप था।
My understanding is that even Duryodhana was not pleased when he was given that news.
और यहाँ तक कि दुर्योधन भी खुश नहीं था इससे।
Such a great sin, but still Draupadi, such a great soul, such a great Vaishnava.
इतना बड़ा पाप फिर भी द्रौपदी का हृदय इतना बड़ा था, विशाल था, वैष्णवी।
She forbids Bhima and Arjuna.
उन्होंने अर्जुन और भीम को रोका।
No, you cannot kill him. Enough mothers had cried. This is in the Bhagavad-gita. I'm not making this up.
आप इसको वध नहीं कर सकते, बहुत सी माताएं बंधन कर चुकी हैं।
What to do? They'd already vowed to kill him.
तो क्या करें? क्योंकि उन्होंने प्रतिज्ञा तो ले ली है उसका वध करने की।
Do you remember the solution? Now Krishna was on the scene. This is really important to understand. See, it's too juicy. I can't pass it up. It's too nectarine. This is how you understand Krishna, Krishna's qualities. One of Krishna's qualities given in the nectar devotion is that he's a genius. Yes? Yes or no? That's why we're supposed to depend on Krishna, because he's a genius and we're stupid. Isn't it better to have a genius solve our life problems than strain our puppy brain? Prabhupada said puppy brain. So, Krishna had to come up with an idea, and he's good with ideas. So if you ever think, I'm stumped, my God, I don't know what to do, I'm completely confused, what should you do?
तो कृष्ण वहाँ पर उपस्थित थे और उनके वो बहुत लोगों को आइडियाज देते हैं। तो कभी भी अगर आपको जीवन में लगे कि आप बहुत निराश हो गए हैं कि मैं तो अटक गया हूँ, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए?
You should depend on the #1 problem solver in the entire creation. Of course, there are no problems in Vaikuntha or Braj. So let's say in the Mahatattva, the #1 problem solver is Krishna.
तो पूरी सृष्टि के जो #1 प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर है भगवान कृष्ण, उन पर आश्रित रहना चाहिए।
Yes or no? Thank you. So, what to do? You see, because they were, both had to be satisfied. As far as Krishna was concerned, both had to be satisfied. He wasn't going to say, okay, Bhima, go ahead and kill him. He's the most heinous, wretched, sinful man. Krishna would not give blessings for that.
So how to kill but not kill? You remember the answer? Anybody else remember the answer? You in the back there. You remember the answer? Vishnu. You remember the answer? What is the answer? Yes. I know he said the right answer because he's pointing to his forehead. Haribol. Ashwatam had some kind of embedded gem in his forehead. And he had long hair, which was the case of, you know, Kshatras were not hippies, but they had long hair. So, the paintings there in the Bhagavatam, if anybody's got that far. So, Krishna instructed, cut off the jewel from his head. Cut off his hair and beard. Or at least hair, anyways. I don't recall if he had a beard. He had a beard? Ashwatam? Anyways, cut off all his hair. He was tied up. He was tied up, you know, Bhima had arrested him. So then, Krishna gave the ruling that is killing but not killing. This killing finished, everything finished. It was so deeply humiliating for a Kshatriya. Hair cut off and gem cut off. There was a special gem for him. He was finished. No more Kshatriya. So, by the grace of Krishna, even such a, just see, try to understand something. This is how we understand the personality of Godhead. By the mercy of the Queen of Devotees, Draupadi, Ashwatam, such a deeply sinful man, was saved by Krishna. So then he underwent a change of heart. He realized that he'd been sinful. He came to his realization. Even though, and then he went up to the Himalayas, and the point is, to this very day, as we speak, he's in the Himalayas performing tapasya. He became a sadhu. That's why Prabhupada is saying, Srila Vyasadeva, he's mentioning Srila Vyasadeva. Srila Vyasadeva is still said to be up in the Himalayas, performing meditation austerity. That's why Prabhupada is saying, sometimes we hear from the Vedic literature that some personalities from the Vedic age, such as Vyasadeva and Ashwatam. So Prabhupada's mentioning Ashwatam, that's why we have told the summary of the story. They are still living. In this case, Maru, he was from a different yuga. As you know, in prior yugas, the lifetime was much longer, up to hundreds of thousands of years, because, after all, Lord Ram was in Satyayug. Treta Yuga. It's a very, very long time ago. So these personalities are descendants of Ram, but still, that is going for more than 100,000 years. This is explaining because they're coming from prior yuga and performance of austerity. These two things is why they can still be alive. And the village is named in the Bhagavatam. This is why the Bhagavatam is called revealed scripture. It's revealing the name of the village where this saintly person, descendant of Ram, Maru, is living in Kalapa Grama. Somebody should do a Google search and see if you can find Kalapa Grama. I rather doubt it. Elsewhere, the village in which Kalki is going to appear is described in the Bhagavatam. Also, this revealed scripture. 432,000 years from now, but the village is described where he will appear. And his father's name is given. It is said that the family dynasty from which he will appear is already there. Therefore, Raja Vijay Raja Gaudiya, most secret of all secrets. Nobody knows these things unless you study from Srila Prabhupada and his representatives. Or also those, of course, in the Gaudiya tradition, they also knowing this. Not just ISKCON, but those in Gaudiya tradition, they know these things. Whoever has studied Srimad Bhagavatam knows these things. All right, so there's a few verses we have to cover quickly. Okay, text 7. For Maru was born a son named Prashuruta. From Prashuruta came Sandi. From Sandi came Amarasana. And from Aramasana, a son named Mahasvan. From Mahasvan, Vishvabahu took his birth. So, since I'm saying the names, it's not necessary to repeat them again. From Vishvabahu came a son named Prasenajit. From Prasenajit came Takshaka, and from Takshaka came Brihadbala. You can add this, who was killed in a fight by your father. All these kings in the dynasty of Ikshvaku have passed away. Now please listen as I describe the kings who will be born in the future from Brihabala and will come. Brihadrana will come from them. Text 10. The son of Brihadrana will be Udakriya, will have a son named Vatsavrida. Vatsavrida will have a son named Pratavyoma. Pratavyoma will have a son named Banu, from whom Divaka, a great commander of soldiers, will take birth. Thereafter, from Divaka will come a son named Sahadev, and from Sahadev a great hero named Brihadvasha. From Brihadvasha will come Banuman. From Banuman will come Pratikashva, the son of Pratikashva, will be Suparatika.
तत्पश्चात विवाह के पुत्र सहदेव होंगे और उनके पुत्र महान भी बृहदाश होंगे। बृहदाश से भानुमान होंगे, जिससे प्रतिकाश नाम के पुत्र होंगे। प्रतिकाश के पुत्र सुप्रतीक होंगे।
Thereafter, from Sutapratika will come Marudeva, from Marudeva Sunakshatra, from Sunakshatra Pushkar, and from Pushkara Antariksha, the son of Antariksha will be Shitapa, and his son will be Amidraji. So all these personalities named must indeed be saintly persons or Rajarshis. For example, I have a godbrother named Pushkar. He's a very talented artist. He's made some of the illustrations, and Prabhupada's books are made by Pushkar Das. Obviously, Srila Prabhupada would not give a name to his disciples that was mundane. So we see here that one of his disciples named Pushkara. That's presuming that it's still the same Pushkara. Pushkara is presuming that my godbrother is named after Pushkara mentioned here. Text 13. From Amidrajit will come a son named Brihadraja. From Brihadraja will come Bharti. From Bharti will come Kritanjaya. The son of Kritanjaya will be known as Rananjaya, and from him will come a son named Sanjaya.
Amidrajit se Brihadraj honge, Brihadraj se Bharti, Bharti se Kritanjaya, Kritanjaya se Rananjaya, और Rananjaya se Sanjaya नामक पुत्र उत्पन्न होंगे।
14. From Sanjaya will come Sakya. From Sakya will come Shudoda. From Shudoda will come Langala. From Langala will come Prasanajit. From Prasanajit, Shudraka.
Sanjay se Shakya, Shakya se Shuddhot, Shuddhot se Langal, और Langal से Prasenajit, तथा Prasenajit से Shudrak उत्पन्न होंगे।
From Shudraka will come Ranaka. From Ranaka will come Sharata. From Sharata will come Sumitra, ending the dynasty. This is a description of the dynasty of Brihadbala. So we see why such great souls like Shukadeva Goswami are called Trikalagya. How many of you know the meaning Trikalagya? Yes, Prabhu? Who knows past, present, and future? Very good. So Shukadeva Goswami was awfully Trikala because he's speaking into the future. Although he spoke to Bhagavatam 5,000 years ago, nevertheless he's speaking beyond the year 2018. Or even if he were speaking into our time, that's still, 5,000 years ago. The last verse of this chapter, text 16. The last king in the dynasty of Ikshvaku will be Sumitra. After Sumitra, there will be no more sons in the dynasty of the sun god. Thus the dynasty will end.
इक्ष्वाकु वंश के अंतिम राजा सुमित्र होंगे। उसके बाद सूर्यदेव के वंश में और कोई पुत्र ना होगा और इस वंश का अंत हो जाएगा। इस प्रकार से भगवान रामचंद्र के पुत्र कुश के वंशावली नामक 12 अध्याय के भक्तिवेदांत पूर्ण हुए।
But this personality named Maru, who is still alive, and will be alive at the end of Kali Yuga,
परंतु जो ये मरु है ये जीवित है और ये कलयुग के अंत तक जीवित रहेंगे।
In the village known as Kalapagrama,
कलापग्राम नामक ग्राम है।
he will revive the lost Surya dynasty by begetting a son.
और ये पुत्र उत्पन्न करके सूर्य वंशावली को दोबारा से
Well, he's in that dynasty, but the point is there's no direct connection between him. After here, the last king of the dynasty of Ikshvaku, of Sumitra, then it's broken, but then it'll be reestablished by this personality named Maru.
यहाँ पर इक्ष्वाकु वंश के जो अंतिम राजा सुमित्र हैं, उसके बाद कोई पुत्र नहीं होंगे। परंतु कलयुग के अंत में मरु एक पुत्र उत्पन्न करके इस पूरे वंशावली को पुनः शुरू करेंगे।
And it's amazing that he'll still be alive at the end of Kali Yuga. That's 430,000 years, 432,000 years, which Srila Prabhupada is pointing out.
बहुत ही अद्भुत बात है कि वो कलयुग के अंत तक जीवित रहेंगे, यानी 4,32,000 और जिएंगे।
If he's going to be alive at the end of Kali Yuga, it appears that he will be a contemporary at that time of Kalki Avatar. Kalki. He's Kalki's only avatar. Yes? So there'll be a great personality. Obviously he will accept Kalki as his worshipable Lord, naturally, because he will know who Kalki is.
निश्चित रूप से वो कल्कि को अपने ईश्वर के रूप में पूजेंगे, वो जानते होंगे कि परम पुरुषोत्तम भगवान के ही अवतार।
Any other question?
किसी का कोई प्रश्न है?
Comments?
टिप्पणी?
Corrections? Any corrections? I make mistakes sometimes, so therefore corrections is okay. All right, thank you very much, Jagat Guru Sri Prabhupada ki Jai. There's a question. The only temple where Lord Brahma is worshipped. This was due to a curse, due to a curse. Lord Brahma was cursed by someone. It's possible that my godbrother is named after a different postcard than the one mentioned here. I can't say for sure. Pushkar, as the Prabhu was pointing out, Pushkar is a very sacred, one of the sacred places of pilgrimage. Okay, we'll stop there. Haribo, Gaur Premanande.